Hi, third grade. Today we're going to look at bonus unit week 2, day 3. Let's get started with our drill sounds warm up. Repeat after me. A, safe A. A, acorn A. A, Alaska E, Pete E. E, me E. Schwa, wagon, or I. I, pine I. I, hi I. I, animal or I. I, champion E. Great job. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and listen to our new concept of the day.
Hello, boys and girls. We're here to continue the bonus unit and some new concepts we're going to continue to go over from the bonus unit. We're on day 3 of the bonus unit, and we're going to do the new concept there. So you're going to need your student notebook, if you have that handy. If you don't, that's okay, but if you do have it, you can open it up to the Latin roots that we've been working on, which was page 43. And also, we're going to need our tile boards, our letter boards today. So if you could get some type of letter board that you have to build words on, you will need that also today. So if you need to pause the computer and get those things, otherwise we'll go ahead and get started. Today we're going to continue to look at words with prefixes and how they're added to words. Some have Latin roots and some have standalone base words. So let's look at this first word up here. Can you scoop and read that? Make. Good. If I take re away, is make a standalone word? Can that stand by itself? Yes, it can. Make is a word. And so when I put the prefix re in front of it, sometimes prefixes are added to standalone words. Remake. Okay? Let's try this next one. Predict. Predict. We talked about that one in the meaning before. If I take away that prefix, I have my Latin root there. Can that stand alone? Dict? No. That is not a real word by itself, so it needs to have a prefix added to the beginning or something added to that to make it a whole word. So sometimes the prefix is added to a word that cannot stand alone, and these are called our Latin roots. They are part of the word. They can't stand alone, but they have meaning. So we call these our Latin roots, and we went over some of those with our cards. I also have them written up here with the meaning, and these are also in your student notebook. So let's just match up a few of the Latin roots and the meaning. I have the first one here, cyst, right? Let's look up here. Cyst means to make firm or to stay, so we would match that just like that. Cyst, like an insist, to make firm or to say. The next one, lect. Lect, L-E-C-T, means to choose. Lect means to choose. All right, and the last one, scrib. Scrib. Let's look up here. Scrib means to write. Scrib means to write. So those are just a few examples of some of those, but that's a good way to practice if you can mix them up and list them or put them on index cards and try to match the meaning with the Latin root. That is a lot of help with you with getting to know the meaning of those as well. So let's take our magnetic letter boards now. Get out your letter boards, and you can have your notebook handy. That will help you with some of the meaning. First, we're going to practice just spelling some of these prefixes that we've had so far. So we did a lot of that last week. Let's do a little bit more of that just to refresh you on some of those prefixes. Everybody say pre as the first one. Pre. Repeat. Pre. Good. Tap it. E. Go ahead and pull down the letters to spell that. There's that prefix, pre, P-R-E. Do you remember what pre means? Pre means before. Good. Let's spell it back. P-R-E. Oops, put it in the wrong spot. Great. Let's try another one. Con. Repeat. Con. Good. K-A-N. Go ahead and spell that. Con. C-O-N. The prefix con means with or together. Con. Spell it back. C-O-N. Let's try one more. Trans. This is a little longer prefix. Trans. T-R-A-N-S. Trans. Go ahead and pull the tiles down. Let's check it. T-R, and I heard that glued sound "an" in there and an S on the end. Trans. Trans means across. We talked about transcontinental. Great. Now let's go ahead and spell a few words and also see if we can think of the meaning of these based on what we know about some of the roots and the prefixes. I'm going to say a word. I want you to repeat it. And you might need a marker so that you can put the syllables on your board to help you break it down into syllables. Let's try reject. Say it. Reject. Good. I hear reject. 2 syllables. So go ahead, and what the first syllable would be our prefix re. Go ahead and pull down the tiles for that. Second syllable, ject. Good. Go ahead and pull down the tiles for that. Oops, and if you need an extra E, you're going to use a blank. All right, let's check. Re, R-E, ject, J-E-C-T. I just wrote the E underneath there just to make sure you know what that is. Reject. Good. What do you think reject means? We think of our prefix. Re means again. Ject means to throw. Reject means you might throw it back again. You reject that idea. So again, you throw it back. There's the idea there, and you decide, nope, I don't like that idea. I'm going to reject your idea. I'm going to throw it back to you to come up with something new. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and spell it back. Re, R-E, ject, J-E-C-T. Good, let's try another one. Conduct, conduct. All right, so we have our 2 lines again. If you didn't have it, we can touch them or you can draw them. Conduct, conduct. First syllable, con. Go ahead, that's our prefix. Pull the tiles down. Second syllable, duct. Good job. Oh, and I need another C, so I'm going to have to put a blank tile there. All right, let's scoop it. Conduct. Spell C-O-N-D-U-C-T. We needed an extra C there, so we use the blank ivory tile. What do you think conduct means? Conduct. Let's think about what we know. con means with or together. And our root, duct, means to lead or guide. So if you conduct something, you're often the one in charge. You're conducting the presentation. That means that you are in charge of that. You're the one leading it. So if you are leading it, you're with others or you're together with people, but you're the lead. You're conducting that. You also have a conductor of a train. So when they conduct that, when they're the conductor, they're often leading that. They're in charge of that part. All right, let's spell it back. CONDUCT. Great. All right, let's just try one more. Unsafe. 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 Un. UN. Yep. That's our prefix. And safe. SAFE. And this is one that does not have a Latin root, but we know the word safe, what that means. So if you're unsafe, you're not safe. That's right. Un, remember, means not. Unsafe, you're feeling not safe. All right, so let's spell it. UNSAFE. Great job. Let's scoop it and read it. Unsafe. All right, good job, boys and girls. We're going to stop there, but keep practicing with your prefixes and your common root words. Check those meanings with your either home support pack or your student notebook, and do a lot of practice so that you can get good at knowing the meanings of those prefixes and those Latin roots. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, before we end for the day, we're going to do a quick activity. So if you're at home and you don't have your dry erase board and marker, just get out a piece of paper and pencil and see if you can do these clues. Are you ready? Pause until you are. All right, if you need to use your student notebook, pages 42 and 43, I believe, are your good cheat sheets for this activity. So you can look there if you can't remember. First thing I want you to do is spell the prefix or write the prefix on your board or paper that means again. Okay, so which one of those prefixes means again? Pause the video and write it down. Okay, let's see. What did you write? Which prefix means again? Right, re. R-E is what you should have written. Okay, try this one. Spell the prefix that means under. Which prefix means under? Pause until you're ready. Okay, what did we write? Hopefully you're saying sub, right? Like a submarine travels under the water, or a subway train travels under the ground. Sub. Okay, one more. Spell the prefix that means before. Which one means before? Write it down. Okay, what did you write? Pre, right. If you preheat the oven, you heat it before you put the food in. Excellent. Okay, now I'm going to change, erase all of that, and I'm going to give you just words to try to spell. Okay, I'll give you 3 words. Are you ready? Spell the word proactive. Proactive. If you're being proactive, you are acting, making actions before something happens. You're being proactive. Spell that, and you can try to mark it. Try to mark it. Go ahead. Okay, I'm going to try my very best here. This is not like using a regular pencil. Proactive. What's our prefix? Pro, P-R-O, right? Then we have proactive. How do we do ac? Right, A-C. And how did we do tiv? T, there you go, I-V-E at the end of that. Proactive. Very good. Now, if you went to market, we just scoop prefixes, active. And we have open for pro, long vowel. Ac is closed in, right? Short vowel there. Tiv. Remember, what do we do with iv? It has a short vowel, actually. So it's not, it looks like it's a vowel consonant E, but it's a vowel dash E what? Exception. Great work. Okay. Let's do, you know what? Just one more word today. I'll write it over here. I have space. The word I want you to do next is conducting. Say it. Conducting. Conducting. Think of your prefixes and your Latin roots and your suffixes. We have them all in this one. Conducting. Spell it and mark it. Okay. What was the prefix in conducting? Con, right. What was the Latin, C-O-N there, sorry. What was the Latin root in conducting? Duct, right. How'd you spell that one? D-U-C-T, conduct. And what was our suffix? I-N-G, right. Doesn't like to dot my I's there. Didn't like to do that either in the other one. Okay, now, did you mark yours? Let's see. Conduct. Do we ever scoop suffixes? Because conduct is a base word. So this isn't just like ing ring-ing. This is the suffix. We have to circle it, right? Okay, the prefix. What kind of syllable? Because that's a short vowel. That is closed in. How about duct? Same thing, right? Short vowel, closed in. Conducting. All right, third grade, that was good practice today. I will see you back next time. Great work.